Hello. Shuffle that way, so I'm in the middle-ish. There we go. Let's get set up on my other devices. There we go. Oh no, that's not what I want to do at all. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? There we go. With my life, I should say. And up. Nice. And get up on the laptop. Nice. There we go. I think we're good to go, I think. I'll figure it out. Hopefully, that's all working. It says 7 of you are watching, so hello 7 of you. Although it says no people are watching on my phone, so that doesn't help really, does it? Let's refresh that. Boom, okay, that looks a bit better. But yeah, hi everyone. How goes the day? What day is it? Already lost track of days. It is Thursday, of course it's Thursday. It's the 19th, and I'm just waiting and existing until the 20th tomorrow, when Animal Crossing comes out. Hi Michelle, welcome. Yet another stream. I promised I'd do more. Here we are. Oh boy. Oh, 2 Michelles. Hello, other Michelle. Quite a club for me here. Clearly Michelle is the best name of all time. So there's 2 of them are here right now. But hello, 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 hello. How is everyone? Are you well? Are you keeping safe? Are you keeping others safe if you're not worried about yourself? Welcome to another stream. I'm going to be doing more painting because people responded quite well to the chill painting stream before. So yeah, we'll be back doing that. I don't know how many I've done of those now. I think this might be the 3rd one. But we're back with this boy. That good old boy. Turns out, I thought I'd finished him. And then I looked at the box and I'd forgotten I'd missed like the fleshy bit on his chest. So I need to paint that in. And then we'll start another one. And I've just knocked everything over. I knocked the glue over, but thankfully the lid's still on. So that's worked out okay. Hello, AHS Ghost. How are you? How is everyone? What time is it where you are? Where are you watching from? Are you as tired and sleepy as me? Why is my work not closing? Oh, that sucks. I'm very, very sorry for everyone in all those dire situations. My sister's a nurse, so she's really feeling it too. Yeah, the world is crazy, isn't it? DC, USA, 9:23. Damn. Hello, Federica. Yeah, we're living in crazy times right now, but hopefully it will pass soon. I think it's going to be a rough few weeks, potentially months, but we'll get through it. We'll keep smiling through, just like you always do. And yeah, hopefully some painting will help calm my nerves. And hopefully watching paint dry literally isn't boring to you guys. In Manchester, hey. I haven't been to Manchester in a while. I have some family in Manchester, but don't see them that often. But hello. I've also just realised I've missed one of his toes, I think. Which is a bit annoying. So I have to touch that up with a tiny bit of white. I've been enjoying your Buffy and Angel reactions. Thank you very much. I've been enjoying doing them. I just filmed Angel before I started the stream. I was like, should I stream first and then do Angel, or should I record Angel and then stream? And I figured, since I don't know how long the stream's going to go on for, because it could be any amount of time really, it's better to be safe than sorry and actually still have time to film Angel today. So I did that first, made sure that was done, because I do have stuff to do later on tonight, so I wouldn't have had a lot of time to do it in. But yeah, worked out alright. What am I looking for here? That one is what I'm yeah, Angel should be up on Patreon. Patrons will get it tonight sometime. More likely tomorrow it will be on YouTube for everyone else. But I don't think it's been much of a surprise if I tell you I loved that episode. Let's just paint that toe. There we go. Nice. Simple as that. Have you ever seen Orphan Black? I've not. I've heard very good things about it. I know Liam Katana absolutely loves that show. I'm enjoying your Once Upon a Time reactions. Thank you very much. Very intrigued by this season so far. I think it's going to be quite something. Right, lots of paints. Will I ever be able to find the one I want? That's the question. That's the one I want. And so is that one. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we'll be finishing off Killer Croc. He'll be fully painted this time. Not long now really, and then I'll get started on another one. I've built them all, I've glued them all together. I've got the other 5, but they're so tiny, I'm very nervous about doing them. But we'll give it a go, so I'm going to have to try and decide who to do next. Who can say? A lot of them look quite complicated, so we'll wait and see. I'm tempted to do either Katana or Deathstroke, if you are a DC fan familiar with those characters. Otherwise, if you're not a comic book fan, you're probably like, I still don't know what you're talking about. Alas, what can we do? Right, I need a fleshy-ish colour, like Barbarian Flesh. What a lovely name. Good morning, Isabella. And Skeleton Bone. Skeleton Bone actually looks a bit better. Let's give this a go, shall we? I think this might have been the colour I painted his bandages in, actually. Try a bit of both. I'll mix them together. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well in this crazy world we live in. Good afternoon, Victoria Margerson. And hello, Joanne. Right. Going to tentatively try and mix some paint. Any semblance of talent would be appreciated if that could make an appearance. What time did you start? I don't know how much I've missed. I've been going for 9 minutes, so you haven't missed much really. Just settling in. Goodbye, Victoria Margerson. Yeah, started at 20 past 1. Okay, mixing is coming up with mixed results, I won't lie. That might be a bit better. Oh, actually, yeah, that looks pretty good. Might as well just mix the entire lot in. what are you making? I'm painting this guy right here. Are we painting Bob Ross style? We can all paint happy little trees with Julian. I did get, in the last stream at this I did, someone did suggest we do like a live Bob Ross painting thing, because I've never done like one of those following Bob Ross tutorials. It would be quite funny. Never say never. Oh, my phone is going nuts. Twitter going mad. I love your Buffy and Angel reactions. So glad you're enjoying watching them. I really am. They are so good. Right, let's desperately try and get this right now. Might need to make it a bit watery. Happy little cinnamon rolls. Quite so. I think we all deserve to be happy little cinnamon rolls. Do we not, after all? All the cinnamon rolls. All the cinnamon rolls. You know who's a cinnamon roll? Fred. He's also a cinnamon roll. Willow. And Oz. And Henry. And Fitz and Simmons and Deke. Can I ask what were you studying in uni? I did theatre and performance, which is basically a mix of acting, writing and directing. Yeah. Nearly a year actually, since I finished in June last year. Just kind of nuts to think about. And I know for a fact that this year, people who were in third year this year at my uni are now finished, because obviously they've had to shut the uni. So they're probably going to have to graduate on like a online thing, which sounds kind of sad, but unfortunately it's the way it's going to have to be. I wish I knew as many cinnamon rolls in real life as there are on TV. That's very true. Tech theatre with a focus on costuming was one of my majors. The other was British Lit with a focus on poetry. Cool. I'm in the middle of your Buffy season 5 reactions and Angel season 2, but with the quarantine situation it's harder to catch up. Yeah, that's fair. Luckily, those reactions won't be going anywhere. So, whenever you have a moment, they will be there waiting, hopefully. But yeah, quarantine is rough, isn't it? It is kind of crazy how this has all come about. Unfortunately, the UK acted on it far too late, and everything's kind of gone to pot as soon as it kind of became an issue elsewhere in the world. I think we should have taken precautions in the UK, but the government acted a bit too late on that, and now a bit of an issue. Based on what you've seen so far, Buffy season 6, how do you think Willow's story arc might go? I don't know, and I don't really want to speculate. because I might ruin it for myself then, or get disappointed if it doesn't go in the way I'd want it to. So I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to finding out. It's nice to know she has a story arc. One thing I can't do when it comes to painting, since this is the first time I've kind of done anything like this, is like blend the colours in. Which probably would help when he's supposed to have like scales and stuff, but never mind. I've been binge watching Buffy, Angel and Firefly over the last month. Awesome. 3 shows I absolutely adore. Been meaning to rewatch Firefly recently, actually. Given the current situation, I probably will have some spare moments too. Okay, I'm not hating this, so that's good. Would you like to become an actor then, or work on a move behind the scenes? I definitely want to try acting above all else, but I would also be very interested in writing stuff as well. I do enjoy writing, but acting is definitely my #1 joy. Directing maybe, but I feel like the pressure would get to me with directing. I don't know if I have a strong enough personality to do it particularly successfully. I directed a school production of Beauty and the Beast the year after I left school. They invited me back to direct that. I found that challenging enough, so more like actual actors, I don't know. Although I suppose with actual actors they do actually want to be there and actually be in it and behave, whereas school children not so much, so they were a bit tougher to handle, I guess. Hello Martin, welcome. Welcome to the madhouse. I'm actually quite happy with this, you know, so far. I think I need to put another layer on, so I will need paint back. How's your cat? I don't know her name. Millie's doing just fine, yes. She's a mad cat. She enjoys running around the place like a nutcase, and that's why we love her. Liam, do you have OnlyFans? Asking for a friend. What's OnlyFans? Do I want to know what OnlyFans is? What's the painting of? It's of this guy right here, Killer Croc. Nearly done, I think. Started him 2 streams ago, I think. Never painted anything like this before, but I like Batman characters, and this was cheap on Amazon, so I'm actually glad I bought these now because it gives me something to do when I'm not making videos. Worked out rather well in that respect. I'm not saying. Okay. Yes, yeah. How dare you? I imagine it's something, let's say, inappropriate. Is that the case? I feel like I'm too innocent to know what OnlyFans is. It's a social media thing. Okay. Yeah, social media thing. Well, I'm certainly not going to get it now, that's for sure. It's been tainted with what I assume is a bad reputation. Did you make the thing you're painting or just paint them? Just paint them. I had to glue them all together. They came in like separate pieces, but after that, no. I didn't actually like sculpt them myself or anything. Definitely not clever enough to do anything like that. Okay, that's looking pretty good, I won't lie. I'll leave that to dry for a bit. And I'll put a wash over it. Then we'll start on a new person. Sorry I'm at work and bored while everyone else is quarantined. Oh man, well, good luck to you. I imagine that can't be fun. Quarantine things we started. A 3D puzzle of the Empire State Building that had an inch of dust from being in storage forever. Going well. Awesome. I like doing puzzles. I do like getting random craft projects and stuff. It's good. I'm doing online school, but oh god, comments. I finished my work for the week already because I was bored, so now I'm entertaining myself with this. Oh, well done you for getting the work done early. Never heard of it before, but according to Wikipedia, OnlyFans is popular in the adult entertainment industry, but also hosts physical fitness experts and other content creators. Oh my. Well, you won't be seeing any physical fitness from me, I'm afraid. Not unless I record myself playing Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch. Which I won't be doing. Yeah, everyone at home eating snacks while I'm at the gym. Fun. Yeah. I don't think it's possible to have fun at the gym unless you're at the vending machine or swimming. I'm finishing up abandoned craft projects. Yeah, silver linings, you know, you can get stuff done. Anyway, have you considered a camera setup where people can see the painting project the whole time as you're working? I have. I just don't have the money for that kind of setup, unfortunately. It would be nice, maybe one day, in the far, far future, when I have money and I don't have to save up to get my own place. I think you did with the Angel of it. Yeah, I did. I did a similar kind of thing with a crafting thing for the 12 Days of Christmas. I did have that, but that's because I used a camera and an iPad, and it was a very short video that didn't take too long to film. And obviously I'm doing this on the iPad, and I wouldn't know how to link my camera to this, and even so it would die after like an hour anyway, the battery. And I think the stream's going to be longer than an hour. Don't have the money, that's where OnlyFans comes in. Martin, behave. I'm looking to start a new show to entertain myself during the quarantine. Any recommendations? I'm a high schooler, so nothing super adult or violent. Oh no, that's my jam. I don't know. If you haven't seen The Good Place, give that a go. If you haven't seen Parks and Recreation, maybe that. Those are some of my favourite, like, more light-hearted comedic stuff. Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well. That's always fun. Oh, emails galore. Got an email from YouTube recently saying obviously they're going to have people working at home in their offices, which means you should expect your videos to get blocked more often because there aren't as many people checking the algorithm. I'm like, oh, thanks. Because you can't check videos when you are at home where you've sent all your people. I think we're just making excuses. Going back to work, so we'll leave you in peace. Leave me awesome. They love your reactions. Long may they continue. Thank you, Martin. Thanks for stopping by. Just meant put in one camera, iPad at an angle, captures you and the project. Not as good as dual cameras, of course, but maybe not worth it at all. I would, but I don't have the means to set that up. I don't have like a what's it called, tripod or anything like that to like angle the iPad. I'm literally, this iPad's held up by a stack of DVDs. Again, money. So if I put it at an angle, it would just be facing the floor because it would have fallen over. I don't really have anything to properly hold it in place. I'll just keep showing you every now and again. I'm afraid that's the best I can do for now. Just putting a wash on here now. Nearly done with this guy. Which do you prefer watching, Buffy or Angel? Is it too early to say? I love them both. I think I prefer the characters in Buffy overall, but Angel's really, really good as well. I think I would have to get back to you when I finish both shows, really. The Office, I've heard that's good. Yeah, The Office is good. Current favourite comedies are The Good Place and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah. Nine-Nine! Something just creaked in the wall. That's not good, is it? I think we have someone living in the walls. Like that episode of Supernatural. What's wrong? Did your camera break? No, it's just the battery life on the iPad is longer, so I always do streams from my iPad. Otherwise I could do like hour-long streams and then that would be about it. It's a mouse in the walls. Oh boy, it's the last thing we need as well. Mice on top of everything. Well, I suppose if it is mice, I do have a cat, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. Do you watch Supernatural? I do, yes. I'm a bit behind on it. For me, it just dragged on a bit too long. I was like, I need to catch up on it. Nearly done. I did wipe a bit of paint away, which was annoying, so I have to touch it up a bit. What do you think about the potential The 100 prequel that's coming? I'd be all for it, I suppose. It would have to depend on exactly what it entails and who it's about, things like that. I mean, if it's about a young Jaha, I would switch that off quite quickly, so I'll wait to learn more. I'm open to it though, especially since The 100's ending. I do like that world they've kind of built up. Have you been watching Buffy and Angel in timeline order, e.g. started Angel at the end of Buffy season 3? Just wondering because I was too lazy to do that. Yes, I have been doing that. I've been following a watch order. For my suggestions, I clearly like sure, but I've tried to watch The Office a few times and Michael Scott bugs me too much. Yeah, the character's good, but he's cringy for me. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem if you don't like Michael, given how much he has to carry the show. Bye, Federica. Thanks for stopping by. Please catch up. I love it. Sacrilegious to say, but more than Buffy. Oh my god. It's okay. There's quite a few people in the comments who prefer Angel to Buffy in my reactions. I'm off work today, so I can finally catch a live stream. Welcome, Felicia. Would you ever do reactions to Charmed, the old one, not the new one? I don't know. I've definitely seen a lot of it already when I was younger, because my sister watched it. And I don't know. So I feel like if I watched it, I just remember everything. It wouldn't really be reactions then, so I'm not sure. And I'm not going to be doing like long shows again for a while anyway. Liam, good to see you again, dude. Glad I managed to catch your stream. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you, Jack. Hope you're doing okay as well. I hope everyone is. Right, I think we're done with this guy. At long last. And yeah, if you are interested in like more updates on the channel and stuff, do feel free to check out the update video I posted like a day or two ago. Lots of answers to questions on there about like future shows, etc, etc. Ooh, I very nearly went to drink the paint water, which I shouldn't do. Smiley face from Georgia, welcome. Why were the elephants thrown out of the swimming pool? I don't know. Why were the elephants thrown out of the swimming pool? Have you got Animal Crossing digitally or physically? Mine's pre-downloading as we speak. Super excited, doesn't cover it. I've got it physically. It's coming tomorrow. I bought a physical copy because it came with a set of like pins, little pin badges with like Tom Nook and Isabel and stuff like that. And I was like, I need those pin badges in my life. So yeah, I was worried it was going to get delayed, obviously, because of everything that's going on. But I did get confirmation today that it's being shipped tomorrow. So I will have it at 2:26 p.m. at the latest tomorrow. And as soon as it arrives, I'm setting it up, and I'm going to film a video on it, like my first hour or something. But yeah, I'm very excited for Animal Crossing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to like work out how to like stream games properly, and if I have the proper equipment to do it, because I think Animal Crossing would be such a chill kind of stream to do. What are your plans for The Sims after Jay and Alfonso pass on? Obviously, we'll be focusing a lot more on the twins and beyond, if you've seen the latest episode. And yeah, I do have a few I know what storylines I want to do, I just don't know what characters I want to do them with yet. I feel like we haven't been introduced to those characters, be it like friends of the main characters or future main characters. But yeah, we'll definitely kind of, I feel like the household will split a bit, and I think Rocco and Willow will move out to that other house we have lined up for them. Leo will probably keep the main house himself. Maybe Charlotte could move in with him or something, I'm not sure yet. I feel like each episode we could kind of go back and forth between those two households. So I don't really want to do like a split series thing again just yet. So we'll see. But we'll probably have at least another 4 or 5 episodes, I think, with Alfonso and Jay yet. So we have a bit of time. Damn it, I need the pin badges too. Nice work. because they couldn't hold their trunks up. Ha! I get it. I did think it'd be something to do with trunks because swimming pool, but I didn't quite word it, so excellent joke. I'm poor and I've been playing Wild World for the last 15 years or so. I love it so much, but when I saw the new one, I was shocked how much choice you have of things because I'm still living in 2005. Yeah, Wild World was the first one I played, so I do have a lot of nostalgia for that. But yeah, then the next one introduced you going to the city, so there's a shopping centre there. Then I think the one after that was New Leaf, which was the latest like main series one. And obviously you were the mayor in that one, so you could control a lot more. And you could like visit a desert island on that. And now it's set solely on a desert island, which is cool. But it still seems to be very much eventually you get that same game. So I'm really excited to see how different it feels. But it's got some incredible reviews, so I'm very, very excited for tomorrow. This time tomorrow, I hopefully will have it. If not, I'll be like half an hour away from having it. So I did get a text. They gave me a 4-hour window where it could be delivered by. It's like between 10 and 2, so I'm very, very excited. But yeah, Wild was still a great Animal Crossing game. Definitely nostalgic since that's the one that really got me in it. But yeah. By the way, I was just watching other Liam's latest Dollhouse reaction. You know, he just uploaded episode 9 or something, wasn't it? Season 2? I forget, how far into season 2 have we gotten so far? Of course I could check, but possibly you've seen more that aren't posted. I never really hold back when I've recorded stuff because I just don't have the capacity to store things for very long because I can't afford to have multiple cards to store like the filming on. So everything I watch, I instantly kind of edit and upload. So yeah, I haven't seen any more than what I've posted. I want to say episode 3 of season 2. I feel like I'm up to maybe 4. I'll check now. Let's have a look. Check my playlists. Definitely not that far into it, but updates on Dollhouse were in my update video. There will be more Dollhouse coming in the next like few months, but once I'm caught up with the 100, Dollhouse will be taking its place in the cycle. Oh, I got a spam comment by the looks of it. There we go. I'm glad we squeezed Animal Crossing in before the game in Canada gets delayed by months. I'm going to put up a Tom Nook exploiting me for bells. Yeah. Dollhouse Season 1 was a major exception to the usual don't hold back approach. Yeah, that's because I didn't do full reactions to most of Dollhouse. So I could upload them and just leave them there. Because I didn't have to hold back the footage to then put full reactions out for Patreon. Obviously I got a few comments saying, oh, I hope you do full reactions to this after I announced it, and I was like, ooh, I've already deleted a lot of the footage, so I'll just do it for like the last 3 episodes. But yeah. I'm just used to sitting around for months waiting for certain furniture or clothes, and now I saw screenshots of people choosing through the outfits and accessories. I was like, what is this blasphemy? Yeah, you can like, the movement system of like moving furniture around is so much better. You can like design your own clothes and get designs from other villages. It's kind of crazy. You definitely don't have to wait as much, I think, now. Okay, Dollhouse, my playlist has 2 in it for season 2, so I'm guessing episode 3 was in my head because episode 3 is the one I have to do next. So we're up to see episode 2 of season 2, I think. I'm not even going to check how long it's been since Dollhouse though. I had too many shows and I was like, I just need to not commit for a little while to some of them. Hello, good sir. Hello, Christina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we can visit other islands and chill together. Social distancing at its finest. Exactly. One of my friends has just bought the Animal Crossing Switch Edition console. just so she can get Animal Crossing. And she's like, I'm at work. Well, I'm home from work now. I'm working from home. So Animal Crossing all day, yeah? I was like, okay. So I imagine we're just going to be spending the next few months just playing Animal Crossing 24/7. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, Animal Crossing has come at the perfect time to save us from social distancing. Quite good how it worked out. Considering it was supposed to come out last year and they delayed it, it's actually kind of worked out well in coming out now. Need to do some work. Okay, Michelle, thank you for stopping by. And there we have it. I think we're done with this guy. That is Killer Croc. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful soul. He's beautiful on the inside. That's what it's supposed to look like. So that definitely looks a lot better. But for a first attempt at painting anything like this ever, I'll take it. And unfortunately, now the future models are going to be a lot more difficult to make look half decent. Because that's that guy. The rest of them are about this size. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. But that's done. At long last. And now I need to choose which one to do next. Who can say? What shall we do? Should we do one of the women maybe? I was very drawn to Katana, because I quite like Katana, but also very, very fiddly to do. Been quite tempted to do Deathstroke as well, because I have to glue some things onto him, but I have to paint a bit of him first. Out of the characters I've left, Deathstroke's definitely my favourite, but I don't know. We shall see. You can do some singing videos because you like to sing in the reactions. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Bit self-conscious about that. Not good enough singing for that. But yeah, actually, that is a very me thing to do, just burst into song whenever someone makes a reference to a song, unwillingly or not. But yeah, I don't know about that. There is a bit of singing in my Game of Thrones 12 Days of Christmas video that I did in the background, but I think one person picked up on the fact that it was me singing. Yeah. I'm not particularly great, I think, singing. I'm not that comfortable doing it, apart from obviously when I'm joking in reactions and just sing like a line or two, not the whole song. Also, I can't sing the whole song anyway because I might get copyright infringed and take the video down. Oh, who should we do next? I see much singing in your reaction, Future. You're not as bad as Angel. Oh, Mandy. To be fair, there is a lot of singing in my latest Angel that I filmed earlier. Every time someone said the word crazy, I went crazy. So yeah, it's a bit of that. You know what, I think we're going to give it a go with Katana. I think we're going to try her next and see how this goes. I'll try not to knock over the box so I can actually see what I'm doing. That would help too, wouldn't it? And just because there's a lot of metallic in Katana's costume and I haven't used any metallic paints yet, so something a bit different to try. But I'm going to paint the base first. Angel's love of Mallow was a brilliant recurring joke. I think it's pretty. It's kind of funny to think that Angel's a bit of a fan of Low, isn't he? angel. What would we do without him? What would we do without you? Well, that's very kind. You would hear a lot less puns, I imagine. In my isolation, I've fallen down the Doctor and Blank being a comedic duo videos, honestly uplifting pandemic content. Yes, I like those kind of videos. I watch a lot of those, like Ends of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like Fitz being done for 6 minutes. That is a good thing. There'll still be like YouTube content and stuff to catch up on when everyone's like self-isolating and stuff. It doesn't really affect me too much because I probably leave the house like once a day anyway normally, so not a drastic change for me. And fewer puns would make life truly intolerable. Very quick stop for me today. Got to head off again. Hoping you stay as anxiety free as possible and that you're healthy and safe, Liam. So far, wish to everyone much love. Thanks for stopping by, Jack. Hopefully we can stay anxiety free as possible, and yeah, stay healthy yourself, good sir. In these troubling times. Got crazy in my head now, I keep wanting to sing it. But again, copyright strike, rather not. These are so small. I did think these were a lot bigger when I ordered them. It's always the way, isn't it? Once my aunt ordered a chair, like a little armchair. She's like, oh, I got it for an absolute bargain price. Turned up, it was one of the ones for a dollhouse. The trouble is, it's not the only time she's ever done it. What's your favourite type of music? I like a lot of different stuff, really. I tend to go for more like acoustic stuff. I love me a good, sad, depressing song. What costume are we painting again? I'm a late comer to this stream. We just finished Killer Croc. I'll show them again if anyone has joined. There you go, pal. There's Killer Croc, he's all done. Again, it's my iPad camera, so it's not the best quality. And yeah, we're starting on Katana now. Tiny little Katana, that's her unpainted. So small. She's supposed to look like that one there, if you can see her. Mostly black, so hopefully I can't muck it up too badly, but if anyone can. This is a nice distraction from all the terrible news. Thanks, Liam. Thank you for joining. Well, I'd say the base is painted, so I'll actually have to risk ruining it. Again, I just need to remind myself this is the first time I've ever painted a model this small, and this set of 6 was very, very cheap anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it goes horribly wrong. So yeah, what is everyone doing? Do you still have to go to work? Are you self-isolating? If so, what do you do to like pass the time? Are there any books you're reading that are cool? Are there any shows you're watching that you're enjoying? What are some positives to come out of all of this? I'm reading a book at the minute called My Life in the Shadow World, which is by the guy who was the showrunner of Shadowhunters seasons 2 and 3. He wrote a book for charity, for a mental health charity. All profits made from the book go to that. It came out like last week, I think. It's just kind of him talking about making the show and what really happened with the whole cancellation thing and behind the scenes stuff. It's really, really interesting. About 2/3 of the way through it, but I'm really loving it. And it was good because I just finished the newest Shadowhunters that just came out. So I finished that, and then I started on that, so I didn't quite have to give up the Shadowhunters fix just yet. So that's good. That's a really good read. If you're a Shadowhunters fan, definitely check it out. It's on Amazon. Even though Amazon, I think, is like prioritising like medical supplies and stuff like that now, isn't it? So I imagine it won't be long until they kind of stop shipping stuff that's not necessities. Are you painting minis? I am, yes. For the first time, no doubt. My phone is... Oh, it's just Nintendo. That's fine. Just Nintendo letting me know Animal Crossing is on its way. Give me that game. So long waiting. I think it's been 7 years since the last one. I think the new Leaf is 2013. At least in the UK it was 2013. I know, like, Japan and everything would have got it a lot earlier, normally. But yeah, painting minis, some Suicide Squad ones. Give the Croc, Roar, and now Katana's next. So I suppose we should just do a base coat of black for her, and then maybe put some metallic on top of that. I don't know, she's mainly in all black. She's got red gloves, the bottom half of her legs are red. She's got a sword, obviously, which is metallic. Got a bit of silver on her, and a white mask. So it is mainly black. I'm going to sort out my dining room and turn it into a little classroom for my daughter, as I will have to homeschool her from Monday. Hope it goes well. I will need lots of tea. Oh wow, good luck with that. That's quite something, having to homeschool. Hopefully it goes well. And then there are a few places that are like offering like free resources and stuff. So I'm sure you can seek them out some if you need them. But man, good luck with that. That must be quite something. What a crazy, crazy world. nervous about this. It's so tiny. That one I can't see particularly well. Lighting's not great in this little corner. So what other reactors do you guys watch if you are into the reacting business? Who are your favourites? How long have you been doing reactions? I've only just recently joined. It was 3 years in February. So a little while now. Amazingly. Trevor Muncher, I like him, but he does talk a lot of the clips. Yeah. I suppose that's what a reactor is, though, really, you know? It's not necessarily about showing the episode as much as talking about it. We don't know exactly when people are going to speak. And another thing, you know, when you have a thought, you kind of want to say it there and then in case you forget later on down the line, or get distracted by something else happening. But yeah, I really like Trevor Muncher. He's a really great guy. I'm still painting the right colours, so that's good. The bits that are black are supposed to be black. Also, another question that I'm quite curious about, if you watch reactions, do you watch reactions to shows you've never seen? Like, just because it's the people who react to them you like? Or you're just curious about what the show's actually about? It's kind of your way of watching them without having to watch them? Is that a thing people do? It's always intrigued me, that idea. I watched Nicky and Stephen, Trevor Muncher, Joe, Geeked Out Nation, and the other Liam, of course. Seska Says was, I think, the first reactor I officially subscribed to. Torture Boy was also early. Now I often watch after show reactions. Liam C, Just So Shayla, Farewell 34, Blind Wave. All very good choices. I do get along with a lot of reactors. I think most of the reactors out there are really, really nice people. There are a few who aren't particularly kind and rub me the wrong way a bit, but just ignore them, don't you? I think Seska Says was probably the early reactor for me as well. She was one of the ones who inspired me to do reactions, and the one who suggested I do Buffy as well. And Farewell just hit 100k, isn't he? Like, bloody hell. Very good achievement. Aside from them, I watch Introvert Reacts, Chosen One Reactions, and After Show. Those are the ones I'm on Patreon for anyway. I think it's only interesting to me because I enjoyed watching the show when I was young, and it's exciting when I know what is to come, and hope you like it as much as I did. Yeah. I do like, as a viewer, just like watching reactors who don't know what's coming. There's something quite satisfying about knowing what's going to happen when others don't necessarily. Kind of like this week's Walking Dead. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I just like searched it, like, oh, it was in the comics, okay. So lots of people would have known that was coming for a while. I don't think I would watch reactions to a show I haven't watched before. That's fair. I know there were some people who do it. I don't myself either, really, unless it's a show I used to watch, kind of stopped watching. I just still kind of want to get a gist of what's happening. So I still watch Blind Waves, Legends of Tomorrow reactions, even though I don't really watch Legends of Tomorrow anymore. Just so I can keep up and get a gist of what is going on. Very rarely watch reactions to shows I don't know. If sets a season, show premiere or finale, since there's often good reactions in general. It's odd though. Never watch reactions to shows I haven't seen. I always assume I'll watch it at some point and don't want spoilers. Seska Says was also my first reactor sub. Yeah, that's also a fair point. In popular opinion, Legends and Batman are my favourite Arrowverse shows at the moment. That's cool. Legends is just too silly for me, but I know a lot of people really like that, so. Batwoman, I haven't caught up with that yet. I watched the first couple. I do like it though. I think it's good. Is that all of that done? Might have to mix this black one down. Oopsie. to stop doing that. I need to mix this black, I think, with more of a silvery for her hair. So I only have one black, so I have to make it a bit different. I don't want her to just look like a giant black blob. Damn, we've been going over an hour already. Madness, I say, madness. Let's go for Dungeon Grey. That sounds nice, doesn't it? That's looking good. Different shade of black. Or a deeper shade of blue. Is that the song? Is that the lyrics? I don't even know anymore. When I started to watch, I was really behind, but it was good because I could watch so many reactions one after the other. Now I have to wait. Just have to learn to be patient now. It'll all be over before we know it. I'm trying to savour it while I still can. It is weird to me thinking like one day I'm never going to have any like new like Willow content in like live action. My sister was watching Bones the other day as well. And I was just watching it thinking, oh my god, I can't see him as Booth anymore. He's Angel. What is this? Been trying to think of questions, but so far the best I have is this. Of the shows you've seen, which Jump the Shark went down in quality the worst? Heroes doesn't count. What improved most? Ooh, very good question. Jump the Shark. For me, Riverdale got quite bad. I think season 1 was really good. Season 2 really lost me. And ever since then, it seems to have gotten crazier and crazier and worse and worse. So I'd say that jumped the shark a bit. I don't know about anything else that jumped the shark. So stuff like, oh, I didn't like the direction they've taken it in, but I wouldn't say it like jumped the shark, like Legends of Tomorrow. You know, I know a lot of people really love that show, and it's a good show. It's just not for me anymore. So I can't call that jumping the shark. I'd say Glee was kind of my guilty pleasure show for a long time. I really liked that. But I think the ending, with a certain pairing ending up together, kind of shot the whole concept of the show in the foot. So I didn't really like that. But what got better? Shadowhunters probably. I mean, I enjoyed season 1, but once you see season 2, I was like, holy shit. Like, this is so much better. Season 1 was very, very cheesy. But the quality in season 2 and onwards is just, yes. Yeah, what else? I suppose you could say Buffy in terms of that. Season 1 being okay. Pretty Little Lies is the show that jumped the shark the most for me. I've not seen that, but I have heard it was kind of bizarre near the end. I know Trophy Muncher reacts to that. Well, he's finished now, but he's still uploading the reactions, the last couple. What's your favourite movie? Damn. I love The Dark Knight. I love Drive. What else? This is probably my top, like, superhero, non-superhero ones. Ooh. This is definitely very fiddly to do this one. Lots of little pieces. If you could have 3 famous people over for tea, dead or alive, who would they be? Damn. Gordon Ramsay, because I would want him to shout at me if the food sucked, and I just love that guy. Probably William Shakespeare. So I think that would be a very interesting conversation. See how he spoke and lived his life and everything. And then you could tell him all about modern day Anne Hathaway, and his mind would be blown. What else? Probably Jenna Coleman, because I'm in love with her. I'm in love with a lot of celebrities, let's be honest. Metallics, there we go. And I need a red. Pure red and vampire red. Well, okay. I think vampire red's probably the better colour. I thought you might choose the actress who plays Willow. That was one of my first things that popped into my head. But you know, I probably wouldn't be able to stand it. I'd probably like faint, which is why I didn't really say anyone faints of shield either. I just embarrassed myself in front of them. Right. Getting a bit of colour on there now with the red. Ooh, that's very watery. That's no. Any other burning questions? Anything to distract me from the pressure to get this right? If an existing character were to become, depending on the show, a Slayer, Vampire, Dark One, Saviour, Metahuman, Commander or Zombie, who would you want it to be? I think I don't know. Fred could be an interesting vampire, but that might take away a lot of her Fredness. I'd like, just because it'd be like a huge contrast, if Henry became the Dark One. That would be pretty cool. If you had to act as either Angel or Spike in the show, who would you be? I think Spike would be a lot more fun. That would be my choice. But I think I'd probably be better as Angel. I think I'd give a better performance. I don't know if I would be charismatic and dark enough to be Spike, as much as I'd want to be. But I've always wanted to know what I'd look like with blonde hair, so that'd probably be another reason to pick Spike. But yeah, I'd definitely rather be Spike. this red is pretty sucky. I could very much see you as Oz. Yes. I would absolutely be Oz. I'm basically Oz anyway. I saw a lot of myself in Oz. I think that's why I liked him so much. I'm definitely not a very talkative person in real life, so Oz is kind of my spirit animal in that sense. Right, I'll leave that to dry and then put another coat on because the red isn't going on very well. Denying the world of James Master's betrayal of Spike is a worse crime than denying them Boreanaz's angel, though that would be sad too. Just wondering what you think about Harley Quinn. Is she a goodie or a baddie? Depends on the day, really. I like seeing her as both, honestly. I like seeing her go back and forth. When I instantly think of her, I say she's a villain. Because as dysfunctional and toxic as her relationship with the Joker is, I do enjoy them exploring that. I do enjoy seeing the Joker and Harley together. You know, like the Arkham games, it's nice having Harley be a villain in that. Yeah. I think if I were to write her myself and put her in something, I would have her be more of a villain. But it is really cool to kind of see her break away from Joker at times and be like an anti-hero. Like in Injustice 2, I quite liked her portrayal in that video game, Injustice 2. Is it called Injustice? I think it is. Which is kind of an anti-hero in the second one. I quite like that. But yeah, I do like Harley quite a bit. And I'm sad there isn't a Harley Quinn figure in this set. It would have been nice to paint Harley. I might buy a separate one maybe, if there's ever a cheap one going. But I do think the Birds of Prey, like Harley Quinn Birds of Prey, did a good job of like balancing her out a bit. So she could be someone you rooted for and a protagonist in that sense, but she still did like bad things. I'm very disappointed with that red, it's rubbish. Never mind. Might need quite a few coats of that red. Just checking some comments on my Sims video. It was my superhero day at my daughter's school. She's only 4 and wanted to give us Harley Quinn. I wasn't sure if that was a good role model or not. Yeah, great character, but maybe not the best role model. But I kind of love that. It's kind of cool that Harley that kind of came from the animated series and just became so popular. It's pretty good going, really, to add a character to the mythos like that. I wish my school did a superheroes day. We never had anything like that. Someone says she's too good to be bad, but too bad to be good. Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. That is basically her character. You're on coat number 3 of the red and it's finally starting to look okay. Probably look better once I put a wash over it, but it's the first colour that I've actually had a lot of trouble with so far, and I've used quite a few at this point. Maybe I should try the other red and see how good that is. This one's darker. That's her so far. It doesn't look like I made a hell of a difference because I've obviously just painted her body black and her hair grey, which isn't too indifferent to the colour she was already, so it doesn't actually look like I've done anything really, apart from the red, but it does look a bit different in hand. I have to go now and let other people ask questions. Enjoyed the talk, take care. Thanks for stopping by, Joanne. Have a great rest of your day. Good to see you, Liam. Excited for the next Buffyverse reactions. Everyone try to stay healthy. Yes, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, everyone wash your hands and stay isolated and look after yourselves, look after others. Don't panic buy. All that jazz. My sister's friend had a baby prematurely and there's no baby formula anywhere because everyone's just panic bought it, so she's struggling a bit. Unfortunately, people can be quite selfish at times like this, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? Bloody hell, this is complicated. More red. Yeah, more Buffyverse will be coming today for patrons, probably tomorrow for everyone else. Yeah, I'm kind of back on a normal schedule again now that the visiting family have gone back home and kind of all have to stay indoors really anyway, so should be being quite frequent again. I'm a bit worried because I know Amazon are kind of limiting, I think, what items they're going to send out and prioritise and stuff. I do need to get another SD card soon, so I'm scared I'm going to run out of space. I won't be able to record anything. which would be a tad annoying. Hopefully we'll be alright though. But yeah, this year really took a turn suddenly, didn't it? So this arm is mostly red. I had a feeling 2020 wasn't going to be as good as 2019, but I didn't know it would be this bad. Yeah, it's certainly made its mark, hasn't it, this year? Oh my god, this red is rubbish. I am hoping 2020 will pick up in the second half of the year. I don't really know how long this is all going to last, all this craziness. Yeah. Supposed to have a convention in June to meet the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cast, and I very much doubt that's going to be happening now, which will suck because it's probably going to be my only chance to actually meet them. So that's kind of sad, but understandable that if they have to cancel it. And yeah, supposed to go into the British Grand Prix Formula One with my dad in July for his birthday. We bought him that last year. For Christmas actually might have been. Actually, we bought him tickets to that because he hasn't been in years. He always wanted to go back again, and me and my sister have never been. I imagine that might not even go ahead now, and Dad's going to be moving away, so he might not ever get the chance again. So, sucks. Is there any show you started watching just because a particular actor was in it, and did that turn out well or not? And that's why I started watching Riverdale, because of Cole Sprouse. I was interested in seeing what he would do getting back into the acting world. And it went well for season 1, then no. Then what else? For a particular actor, well, basically anything Ian DeCosta has been in outside of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I first saw him in that, obviously. Actually, no, I didn't first see him in that. I saw him in Coronation Street first. But yeah, anything Elizabeth Henstridge or Ian DeCosta could do, I watch if they're in it. Same with Matt Smith. I watched Pride and Prejudice and Zombies because of Matt Smith, and I actually really like that movie. And Overlord with Ian was good. Lost River was weird. Ian's going to be in a few new BBC dramas this year, Roadkill and Us. So I'll be watching those. I watched Christmas at the Plaza because Elizabeth was in it. Anything Jenna Coleman's in as well, like Victoria or The Cry, I watched after she left Doctor Who. I think it does often be the case that actors I like just happen to then end up being in shows I already watch. That tends to be how it goes. Because Jonathan from Shadowhunters is in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 7. So that's kind of worked out kind of crazily. I don't think it's a very big part. I think it's only like one role, like one scene or something. But it's cool that he's gonna show up. Oh, Will Tudor actually is another one. He was the original Jonathan in Shadowhunters. He was so good in that. I kind of watched other stuff he's been in since, like Humans. I already watched him in Game of Thrones, but her skin tone is very odd. Giving her like a lightest purpley skin. I have a dark purple. So if I mix that with a lot of white, maybe. Worm purple. What a name. Worm purple. Okay. Longer than I expected. It sounds like most were good. I should go now too, but good luck with the painting. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by, Adam. I don't imagine the stream's going to go on a lot longer anyway. It's been an hour and a half already. Probably call it a day in like 5-10 minutes. Because then I can guarantee that before my other plans kick off, I can get Angel set up to upload on Patreon. Stuff like that. I also need to get some food. But I'll probably finish her off in the next stream. Because honestly, she is basically done. And I only need to do more coats of red on her arm, paint her sword, which won't take long at all, and then do her face. But I can save that for another stream. But this red is an absolute nightmare. I hate it. Another channel I like just going live soon, so that'll be something for me to watch when I'm done with this. How long have we been going? 99 minutes. Oh, I think a nice round 100 would be about right, wouldn't it? So I think I'm going to leave this stream here. I'm going to finish off this red probably off stream, and then in the next one I will start on her face and sword, and then she'll be done. We'll probably start the third figure, whatever one that will be. Not quite sure yet. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It's been a fun, like, hour and a bit, hour and 40 minutes is that? Look after yourselves, wash your hands, don't panic buy, self-isolate, be aware of others. If you're at risk, please, dear God, stay safe and look after yourself. If you don't think you are at risk, you know, be aware that you could still infect others, and you know, you might be a carrier even if you're not having, if you don't have symptoms, you might still be carrying it. And yeah, the world's crazy, but we'll get through it. It's going to be a rough time, I think, but we will get through it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until whenever the next stream will be, probably quite soon. I imagine we'll be doing these quite frequently. in the next few weeks and months. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.